shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, they close, I'm that shine in the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm. I bet I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time travel a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue, I'm making pigs fly, and I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible.
There.
Inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. In motion, Hill. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And they give the Jones off tackle. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, You might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your own line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell, and he'll work this forward for about... Second down.
One time skipping the shit, block a nigga in, rock, rolls, fast, voice. So when they do it, you know, shit, that's cool. Shit, really took me in the store, fucking dude. Shit, that's rocky. Working the deal, but he ran the niggas for breakfast. Doing the same thing. Passing to the next shit.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 49 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Succa. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble to get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Jackson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And some room to run now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Touchdown! Mike Evans with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point put through by Suckum. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scare, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on first down is Allen. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
You good?
Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that
nigga Phil messed my stats up, dog. I had to break out and everything.
Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Rodgers' numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy. Back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. But he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. On first down, Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
That's a pass.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll just chuck this one up into row gee, it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Allen going to go on 4th down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Evan Ingram from 40 yards out. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Always about to break that shit.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Jackson's throw complete here to Kmet. And we'll take it down here just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Jackson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
In motion, Hill. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That look at your diva.
To throw again is Jackson. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need to take the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Aaron Jones, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd and 7, Allen finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And on the way home for a Bills touchdown. Mark Marquise Brown. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead now up to 14. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They go play action with Jackson. And this one too low.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. In motion, Hill. To throw again on second down. Jackson. They're going deep for Hill. Touchdown Colts. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get through. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To throw on second and 10. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Play action. Now Jackson. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to
making no huddle in this shit.
And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Now Jackson on 1st down. Catch is made by Hardman. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch.
The game is fucking glitching.
This game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Lamar Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I'll catch the ball.
Well, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And with just 4 seconds left in this first
Dang,
half.
covered this one-on-one. Look at 6'5".
Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. False start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Most of my running back.
And here's Allen. A final shot before break. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is caught.
This nigga sucks, bro.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown. As time expires in the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver, because remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
you really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Josh Allen, a 23-yard run. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So
Might put out 100 on his name.
And he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly did lost. Yeah, it is no doubt.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, I'm definitely going to get 80.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here,
No way he hung on to that.
that could make this a three-possession game.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. In motion, Hill. Play action, it's Jackson. They'll let this go for the end
Like,
zone.
this shit is just stupid, bro.
Like,
Like, what are my safeties doing?
Caught for a Colts touchdown.
Running the same play over and
It's been
over.
quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Allen to throw it. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Allen now looks to throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. Man open is Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
You think he would start running this dumbass cover 3.
Allen going to throw. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown.
Cover 2, whatever. I'm killing you in the scenes, bro.
Extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Like, this game is so fucking gay. Look at this run straight like this right to the right. Where's my team?
Will score. Touchdown, Colts.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. First down, here's Mitchell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
The block away from Lewis Park. I seen this.
Give him 18 on the play. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kene Nwangu.
I already tried to send them. You said no.
And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Suckup for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired.
That's called stick skills and ball carrier vision. That's what that's called. You would have ran right into the fucking defensive tackle.
On EA Sports. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's stopped up at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. In motion, Hill. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be brought down at the 40-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson, and they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now Jackson. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown.
No further. I'm seeing 6.
Tyreek Hill, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Okay, hold on. Let him come through.
The D tackle getting the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
To try again after the sack. Allen, he's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Give running right is Mitchell. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Succop's kick is good, and the Bills will hold on to their lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
There's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. Now, with that happening, not great in your favor.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
No huddle.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Here's Jackson. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and second down. Jackson to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Quez Watkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Allen's throw taken in by Evans here. On the move, pass and forward. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 36. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw, Allen. Open man is Duvernay. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Straight ahead, here's the Ragu.
Oh, Nick.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Extra point try now for Suckham. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by John Jackson. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he will finally be shot.
I got a flag, right?
And even 50 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Allen to throw.
Oh, flag.
Is incomplete. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Now Allen.
Always not gonna let me jump. Like, what is that?
And the Colts come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off.